Welcome, beautiful yogis, to our Kundalini yoga practice today. Today's class is going to be a beginner's Kundalini yoga class, a very gentle class with just Kundalini basics. So we'll start by tuning in with the Adi mantra, Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. We tune in with that mantra at the beginning of every Kundalini yoga class. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om is the creative dynamic force in the universe. Namo is honoring, I honor you or I bow to you. Guru is that which takes me from darkness to light, from ignorance to bliss. And Dev is divine. And Namo is that I honor you or I bow to you. So Om Namo Guru Dev Namo we start with, and that means I bow to or I honor the divine wisdom within and without. So we'll just start by sitting with a tall spine, chest is out, chin is in, and creating some heat in the palms, just briskly rubbing the palms and fingers, creating some heat here, and bringing the hands into prayer pose at the heart center. So our eyelids are closed down, eyes are focused at the brow point between the eyebrows, the spiritual eye, the Ajna chakra. So inhaling deeply, holding the breath here briefly. And releasing the breath. And then we'll inhale to begin the Adi mantra 3 times. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath here briefly. And exhale, relaxing the hands down. And we'll just remain seated with a tall spine, chest is out, chin is in, and we're going to come into a pranayama, or a breath, alternate nostril breathing. And it's a breath that we do in Kundalini yoga, or in all yoga, to bring that left and right hemispheres into balance. It's for emotional balance. It's a beautiful breath. So we just relax the left hand down. We block off the right nostril with the right thumb, and sitting with a tall spine, chest out, chin in, focus at the brow point between the eyebrows, taking in a deep breath through the left nostril. Holding briefly, blocking off the left nostril with the pinky or ring finger, and exhaling right. Then inhaling right. Blocking off the right nostril with the thumb, exhaling left. Inhaling left. Blocking off the left nostril, exhaling right. Inhaling right. Blocking off the right nostril, exhaling left. We'll just continue this breath pattern for another minute. Long, deep breathing here. Breathing deeply into the belly, then the chest, then the upper portion of the lungs. And exhaling the upper portion of the lungs, chest, and pulling the navel out to exhale out any remaining air. So long, deep, alternate nostril breathing. After your next exhalation, just relaxing that right hand down. Just taking a deep breath in through both nostrils, holding the breath here, and we'll focus at the brow point between the eyebrows. And gently releasing the breath. And here we're inhaling the hands in a prayer pose up over the head, stretching up to the sky. We're going to come into a side stretch. So on the exhale, bringing the left palm to the right knee, right hand behind you. Just taking a couple of rounds of breaths here. Soft gaze over the right shoulder. Inhaling, stretching up to the sky, hands in prayer pose up over the head, pausing here briefly. And we'll exhale, twisting to the left, right palm to left knee, left palm behind you, soft gaze. The left shoulder's taking a couple of rounds of breath here. Inhaling, stretching up to the sky in prayer pose. And exhaling, prayer pose down to the heart center. And just relaxing the hands down to the ankles. And we'll come into spinal flexes here. So we're holding onto the ankles, spinal flexes. The shoulders are relaxed down, the head stays level. We're inhaling, stretching forward, exhaling, rounding the spine back. So we're just moving with the breath here for a minute, inhaling forward, exhaling back, stretching the spine, just moving with the breath, warming up the spine. Keeping the eyes focused at the brow point between the eyebrows, just keeping an internal focus for our class, just going within here. Age is measured by the flexibility of the spine. So we do a lot of exercises in Kundalini yoga to keep the spine flexible so we can maintain our vitality and our youthfulness throughout our lives. And after the next exhalation, we're inhaling back to center, deep breath in, holding the breath, and here we're going to apply Mula Bandha root lock. So squeezing rectum, sex organs, and navel. So inhaling deeply, holding the breath, and we apply Mula Bandha root lock. It seals the effect of the posture and squeezes the energy from the base of the spine to the top of the head. So inhale, hold the breath, squeeze. And exhale, relax. And here we're going to come into our next exercise here, spinal twist. So we're bringing the hands up to the shoulders, fingers in front, thumbs in back, arms are parallel to the mat. We're inhaling, twisting to the left, exhaling, twisting to the right. So just moving with the breath for a minute here. Keeping the eyelids closed down, keeping that internal focus. As eyes are in Shambhavi Mudra, the spiritual eye between the eyebrows with the eyelids closed down. So just about 20 more seconds here, moving with the breath. After your next exhalation, just coming back to center, relaxing the hands down. Inhaling deeply, we're going to apply Mula Bandha root lock again. So inhaling deeply, holding the breath, squeezing rectum, sex organ, and navel, creating that hydraulic lock, squeezing the energy from the base of the spine to the top of the head. Hold, squeeze, consolidate. And relax. And coming here into our next posture. We're coming into life nerve stretch with the legs spread wide. So this is a wonderful stretch for the life nerves, good for the sciatic nerve and all of its branches. So we're going to hold on to the knees, the shins, or the toes, and we're inhaling, inhaling center, exhaling to one side, inhaling center, exhaling to the opposite side. So we're just moving with the breath here for a minute. So keeping the eyes focused at the brow point between the eyebrows. And if you'd like to add mantra, inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. It's a mantra that we use frequently in Kundalini Yoga. Sat means truth and Nam means name or identity. Truth is my identity, truth is my vibration, truth is my name. So about 30 more seconds here. Focusing the mind on the mantra helps to keep you present during your practice. Also the positive vibrations of chanting a mantra either silently or out loud. Just attuning to truth. Sat Nam. And inhaling up. Deep breath in, exhaling forward, just holding the breath out briefly. And inhaling back up. And we're going to bring the legs together, so the toes pointing up towards the sky. And we're going to come into life nerve stretch with the legs together. So we're inhaling, stretching up to the sky, just hinging forward from the hips, just grabbing the knees, the shins, or the toes, whatever you're comfortable with, keeping those feet flexed. And we're going to move with the breath here. Again, inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. If you'd like, just attuning to the power of the mantra Sat Nam. Truth is my vibration, truth is my identity. Inhaling up. Exhaling forward, holding the breath out briefly. And inhaling, coming back up. And we'll come onto the hands and knees for our next posture. So the next posture is cat-cow. So the palms are underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. We inhale, drop the belly down as we come into cow. Lifting the chest, lifting the chin. Exhaling into cat, rounding the spine, tucking the tailbone, and bringing the chin to the chest. So just moving with the breath for about a minute here. Inhaling, dropping the belly down into cow. Stretching the spine, exhaling into cat, rounding the spine, navel towards the sky and the chin to the chest. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Truth is my vibration, truth is my identity. cow is sometimes called the fountain of youth. It's a wonderful posture to maintain your youthfulness and vitality. Flexible spine, good for the central nervous system. And coming back into cow, dropping the belly down and pausing here briefly. And we're going to come forward onto the tummy for our next posture. So for this next posture, we're just going to lift up onto the forearms, lifting the chest, shoulders are back, and focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows. So if you want a deeper stretch, you can press all the way up. If that is better for you, we're going to hold this for a minute or just remain on the forearms and just focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows. Inhaling set, exhaling long, long deep breathing here. Slowing and deepening the breath, last 15 seconds here. Full deep belly breaths. And inhaling deeply, hold the posture here. Hold the breath and squeeze Mula Bandha root lock. Squeeze rectum, sex organs, and navel. Creating that hydraulic lock, squeezing from the root to the crown, holding the breath, squeeze and consolidate. And slowly, very slowly, coming back to the mat and just pausing here on the tummy. And we'll press up. And get a reverse stretch for the low back in this next posture, coming into child's pose. So just coming to sit on the heels, extending the arms forward, bringing the forehead to the mat. You can also bring your palms up by your feet if that's more comfortable for you. And just breathing naturally here, focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows. Inhale, set. Exhale, Nam. Truth is my vibration. Truth is my identity. All the forehead to the mat exercises are very good for stimulating the Ajna chakra between the eyebrows, our spiritual eye. Here, just gently coming up, coming back up into sitting in easy pose, and just bringing the hands down to the knee. We'll come into our next posture, which is Sufi grind. So palms on the knees, and we're just going to make big circles here. So we're inhaling, coming back to the right, and exhaling around forward left. So as the sit bones are pressing down into the mat, you're lifting the chest. So this feels so good on the spine. Also the massaging the internal organs. Inhaling set, exhaling Nam. keeping the eyes in Shambhavi Mudra, eyelids closed down, focus at the brow point between the eyebrows. And then just coming back to center, and we'll reverse direction. So just inhaling as you come back to the left, exhaling around forward right. And then just coming back to center, to sitting with a tall spine, taking a deep breath in, holding the breath, squeezing Mulabandha root lock again, squeezing rectum, sex organs, and navel. Just hold, squeeze, and consolidate. And relax. Coming into our next posture, coming into shoulder shrugs for a minute. So palms are down, just inhaling the shoulders up, dropping them down on the exhale. So we're inhale up, exhale down. Just for a minute here, just releasing any tension in the shoulder area with each out breath. Just let it go. Inhaling the shoulders up, holding the breath here, squeezing Mulabandha root lock, squeezing from the root to the crown. And exhale, relaxing the shoulders down. And here we'll come into gentle neck rolls. So just bringing the chin to the chest. Inhaling right ear over right shoulder, back of the head over the back of the neck. Exhaling left ear over left shoulder and chin at the chest. So just moving with the breath. Just keeping the eyes focused at the brow point between the eyebrows. Just keeping that internal focus. Just bringing the chin back to the chest, and we'll reverse direction, inhaling the head back to the left, exhaling around forward right. And just bringing the chin back to the chest and just pausing here briefly, just feeling that gentle stretch in the back of the neck. And inhaling the spine straight, holding the breath here, squeezing Mulavandha root lock, rectum, sex organs, and navel. Squeeze, hold the breath, consolidate. And relax. And from here, we'll come onto the back for a short Shavasana, total relaxation on the back. And then we'll do a meditation for a calm heart after Shavasana. So just coming to rest on the back, complete relaxation. Palms up, arms out just a little bit from your sides. Just allow the body to completely relax. Taking a deep breath into the body and releasing the breath, wiggling the fingers and the toes, and rotating the wrists and the ankles. Then rubbing the palms together and the soles of the feet together. Bringing the knees to the chest, wrapping the arms around the knees and gently rocking side to side on the back. And then we'll roll up and come into our meditation for a calm heart. So we're sitting with a tall spine, chest is out, chin is in. Going to bring the right hand into Gyan Mudra. That's index finger and thumbs joined together, the other three fingers up. So for this posture, we're bringing the left palm to the heart center, center of the chest here, right hand up at shoulder level in Gyan Mudra. And it's closing the eyelids down, focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows. Just breathing naturally here. Just taking in a deep breath here, holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock. And exhale, just relaxing the palms up on the knees, just breathing naturally here. If you'd like to continue to meditate or relax longer in Shavasana, it's a great thing to do after a Kundalini yoga set. And thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoy this beginner's class. And at the end of every Kundalini yoga class, we tune out with 1 long or 3 long satnams. We'll do 1. So just creating some heat in the palms, sitting with a tall spine, focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows, bringing the hands into prayer pose at the heart center, and we'll chant 1 long satnam. Truth is my vibration, truth is my identity. Inhaling deeply. Sat Nam. Love to all, joy to all, peace to all beings everywhere. Sat Nam. Namaste.